Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, it's back into Gary Grigsby's War in the East 2. This is our Let's Play against a relentless Soviet AI, and we will be getting up into the Smolensk area. Right now, I'm kind of over Minsk. I was kind of looking that over before we got going to see what I can shuttle where. We've got problems everywhere, don't we, Sarge? Hey, Sarge the Rager. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. We are on the eve of New Year's Eve, almost to 2022. In our game, we're almost to 1943, but will we survive? The German party on the Eastern Front will be massive on December 31st if we still are, if we're still alive. If we can get past that checkpoint, we got a chance. As I always say, to quote a great rapper, it's we're riding it to the limit. It's do or die, and that's why I named it that. We got to hold on. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to flap my jaws for just about a minute here to let people get to the stream. You know, you get notifications. May take you a minute to run over to the computer or throw it up on the TV screen. I'm going to be putting up another War in the Pacific immediately after this video. That game is heated up. If you've never played, if you enjoy this game, that game, I don't want to say it's better than War in the East. There's nothing better. They're different. But War in the Pacific, Gary Grigsby's War in the Pacific is probably the greatest war game ever made by leaps and bounds. I mean, there's never been anything like it. Check that game out. Our opponent, Lodrick, just ambushed me at Bombay and sunk pretty much the whole British Indian fleet. It's a heck of a game. It's back and forth. So anyway, check that one out. I will also be doing something a little bit different this weekend. Now you may think I only play Gary Grigsby games, and they are my favorite games. War games are my favorites. But I'm going to be putting up a game that is a strategy game because maybe two. But there's a game called Trials of Fire that I've been messing around with. I got a lot of recommendations about that one saying this game's great. You know, so if you like something like Battle Brothers, or if you like that kind of tactical turn-based warfare, this game is awesome. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world, whatever. It does have cards involved, but it's not a card game. It's not a deck builder. You just use the cards like you would action points, you know, throw a thunderbolt or something. But anyway, I'm going to put up a video about that because I really am enjoying that game. And yes, thank you for bringing that up, Nord. We are going to play some Ardennes Offensive. I want to get into that game as well. If nothing else, I want to support the developer VR Designs. Those are great games, and I have been wanting to check that out. We've been a little busy, obviously, and with the holidays and everything, I couldn't get 3 games going at the same time, and I've got these 2 monsters happening. So, anyway, okay. Let's go on. Paul says white rings. White rings. What? We got a stream problem. Don't say that, Paul. We got big things to do today. I've talked enough. I'm at about the 4-minute mark, so that's when I try to jump onto the map. Hey, Big Head Valley, how are you? Kim Jong Gun. I thought it was going to be Kim Jong Il. Then I thought, wow, I'm playing modern campaigns. No, how's it going? Haven't noticed your name before. Thanks for dropping by. Um, oh, and hello, Paul, by the way. Hi, CJ. All right, let's jump down here. I was looking at this earlier. Let's turn on movement points. We've got to try to scoot something up this way, and we've got to try to put it in defensible terrain if we can. If we look back here, that's a water level of 8. Wow, I like that. I'd like to back off this. Now, we still control this major railway for food anyway, but we don't have to hold it. As I pointed out before, we have the rail line coming from Riga, so we can scoot back if we need to, and we, I mean, we probably need to. It's a matter of where. I think what I wanted to do is bring this Luftwaffe field division around here somewhere just to stand in the way. You know, put it out here by this lake and kind of switch places. With these two. Now, the Polizia ID is not in great shape either. So it's not like I'm, putting a brand fresh new division up there or something. He is not in good shape, and we can't allow this to get away from us really. But what I wanted to do is maybe put him. I've been going back and forth about exactly where to put him. This division's not in great shape. He's not in great shape. I could take the one division up here. These guys are both good. If we turn on defensiveness, we've got 40 overall, 18 on one, 22 on another. I just don't think it's enough to hold 5 or 6 Soviet divisions if I separate them. I think they can hold in a level 2 fort, at least for a turn, if I keep them together. So I do want to keep them together. I could move one of these off and kind of open up an area in the line here, maybe right here at Ostrov. I don't have anything at Ostrov. It's not like it's worth any points. I could start scooting down a little bit or separating these guys. I don't know. I've looked at this damn board a million times at this point, but I've got to move some of these guys north. And that's clear. That's clear. That's clear, but it's an 8 water level, and then he's only got 1 hex to get between there, so I'm going to move this guy here on the rail line. I was tempted to just move him back here and put him in a swamp type area or here, but I think I am going to just try to hold this one more turn, so I'm going to bring him there, and then now he's only a 2. That's not great, and then I'm going to bring this unit up. Uh, I'm going to put him in the light woods and go ahead and give up this railway. I guess with that said, let's turn back on the movement points here. So the Luftwaffe field division is going to get the hell out of here. He could either go here, so I put him there. I could back him up one as well if we're going to give up the railway, but I want to kind of keep this squeezed if we can, but I'm afraid he's going to get blasted. Um, How far can this get down here? He can go to here and stand in the way. Well, let's do that. So let's bring him there. Let's, this is a clear hex, clear hex. No good options, really. I could separate these two. He's in a 1. I really should back him up into the light woods if I can and put those two together. And if he wants to come up this way, I'm going to go ahead and let that happen. I want them to be in the light woods. He's in the light woods. This guy will probably get blasted out, but I'm going to be trying to bring more up here. And now I don't have to move quite as much. This guy I'm going to move up here. That's a clear hex. This is rough. If he wants to go through here, I guess I kind of have to let him in this area. Let's see. Okay, so his guy's moved up here. Let's see. We've got 8 of 9 under Valor. Okay. Let's put this under Valor. So that's going to be 28th Corps. I'm just trying to judiciously move back. Am I doing that? Am I accomplishing that? Well, I hope. Um, and I'm going to scoot more around here. Let's actually put this guy in the rough. Okay, and so now he's got this side of it, and also if they break through here, he can try to react to it. That is also just a field division. So I've got 2 field divisions here. That is not the situation you want to be in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he would need to move up 1. Yeah, that puts him out. Let's put this right. Hold on. I got to make sure this division, first division. Oh, he's on refit. Let's take that off. Ready, ready. I'll keep him on reef. Well, they're going to move out there during their turn. It doesn't really matter. Ready, ready. And we're going to try to set up 18th to keep any kind of push towards Riga. I hate to have two field divisions out here, but at least they're in the rough. Okay, so he's got everybody on side there. And then this guy is going to move over into these woods. We've got light woods, heavy woods, light woods. Yeah, he's going to scoot here. All right. So now he's got all of this in command. Who are you going to? Oh, that's that field division. He's only at 6 of 9. He's 38th Corps. I need another division over here, kind of in this general area. This guy I'm really tempted to move back one more. I think I will. Let's just move him back one more. We're going to lose this railway anyway. So there doesn't seem to be any reason to, just stand here and try to keep it for no apparent reason. I could take this. I want them both to be in the light woods. I guess I'm just going to keep it like that. Okay, so that's fine. And then we've got this division that I'm going to put in the light woods down here by Polotsk. Probably here. Okay, let's do that. This is the headquarters here. He's going to get back behind the river. This guy, where are you right now? You're in swamp. That's light wood. Shit, I would rather him be in swamp. I just don't want to leave a hole here, but I'm not sure we have a choice. Okay, I'm going to move him there because I want to keep him in the swamp. You know what? Undo that for a second. These guys, that's 12,000, 8,000. We've got a lot of crap back here that's not very good. This guy, I see something I could do potentially. I could bring this field division up here. What's his? It's 8 of 9. Okay. Oh, I want it to be every other one there. He's in rough, but I could back him off here to like here and bring a division around because it seems like I sort of have an extra division here. Now I've got a bunch of guys that are in terrible shape and I'm going to go put them, I don't know, I'm going to hide them away here in the woods or something. But for now, let's put them here, here, so they're kind of, I don't want to say out of the way, but at least they're not in my field division. And then Ninth Army, I'm going to go ahead, all of his headquarters are here. I'm going to set Ninth Army, let's put him there for now. Now see, he's threatening to break through here. We've got 12,000. He could do a deliberate attack. We do not have odds on that though, so I'm not going to do it. This guy we can set in the rough, or I can bring him around. What is this? That is light woods. It's Polotsk. We also have aircraft there. I think I am going to bring him all the way around to here and then put him on reserve so he can help wherever. That is a fresh new division. He's not in very good supply, but at least it's fresh. Then this guy I'll put here in the rough and try to hold it like this, with this guy just notched back a little bit and on reserve so he can help any of this here even out to there. The headquarters, he's now out, so let's scoot that over one. Okay, everybody's in now. All of his are in command. All of this is in command. Okay, so our line's kind of building like that. Now then, we have these parts of Ninth Army. So I set this up in the rough. Let's This guy is not in great shape, but I'm going to set him right here. He's part of 6th Corps. This is part of 6th Corps, but in bad shape. This is 2nd Panzer. For now, let's set 2nd Panzer over there. And let's put this other rebuilding unit right there. All right, so he's going to be on refit. These guys are all going to be on refit. Okay, now then, we've got two good divisions here, and we've also got this, which is okay. Okay, here's another bad division. Let's set him back here on refit. It's depleted. Okay, so he's on refit back here. Who else do you have? 4,000. I'm going to put him back here on refit. All these guys that are unready, there's no reason to keep them out here. Now all of his units are back this way. So let's bring him down. Okay. And then this is my guy, Shaw. Woohoo! Um, does it help to have any of these guys in command? Probably not really, but we may as well. Okay, so he's in the heavy woods. He's in the light woods. We've got motorized that can come around. We've got another motorized here. So I'm just going to leave these guys kind of as is. But I think I've got to bring these, like this motorized, I think I've got to bring it here and try to hold this back. Um, he's in okay shape. I think I also wanted to bring him here, though. I could bring this guy, 9,500, 9,400. Hold on. So he's in pretty bad shape. Okay, he's got a lot of movement points for the most part, but he's not in great shape. He's in better shape. We're talking degrees here, obviously. I want to keep that in the heavy woods, and I may as well stack there. He's not in great shape, but I'm going to move this out into the heavy woods here. There. Let's put him there. Okay, again, not in great shape, these two aren't. They're both in 6th Corps. Let's find 6th Corps under Walt Weiss. There he is. He's got some units back here that are rebuilding, such as that one. What else does he have? He's got that. He's got 8 of 9, so he's got 4 divisions. He's got 6th Corps, and there's the other 6th Corps. Meanwhile, he'll stack out here as we try to hold him off there. Um, this motorized, what is this? Clear. Yeah, I guess I'll put that there. And then he's not in terrible shape. I think I'll just leave him right there, right next to this infantry that's kind of weak. Um, look, I don't think these guys are going to get out. They're going to get isolated this time. But even if they do, um, yeah, I'm just going to leave that as. This is a strong unit, 69th ID. We brought it on the map not too long ago. I'm going to use that. Let's see what the odds are here. He's in command. He should be getting support units. This is under Vuthman. We've got plenty of artillery, machine guns. Let's give him a Werfer. Eh, these guys are in bad shape, but whatever. Let's give him one. I give him a Stug? Yeah, let's give him a Stug. We'll have him be the one that gets it. Um, all right. I want to blow this out of here. These guys are. This unit wasn't in terrible shape. They'll still be okay if I get them unisolated this turn. I also have this Panzer division that doesn't have very many Panzers. Um, for now, I'm going to leave him there. Oh, I've got this newer Panzer division, the 22nd, because we got to run up here and save Smolensk. The savior of Smolensk, as they've called me through the annals. Um, 19th Panzer is not in good shape. As a matter of fact, 19th Panzer, where'd you go? There it is. I'm going to have 19th Panzer sit on top of his command. What do I have in town? Oh, it's these two new divisions, but I've got to run them out here. Okay, first of all, let's get this routed unit, and we'll set that back over here. Okay. Oh, there's a dog going nuts out there. This headquarters is stuck there. Okay, 4th Panzer, Luftwaffe Field. These are my 2 new ones. I've got this FBD sitting here, serving as a super depot. I had him on reserve. I think that works. He really should be on refit, but I think I'll leave him up here on reserve, 19th Panzer. And then I've got this Panzer division that's actually an operational Panzer division. 26 to there. I've also got this one. Let's see with the infantry what our odds are there. All right. I think what I'm going to do is have to use both. I hate to do that, but I think I'm going to have to. Let's use both the Panzer Division, 23rd Panzer, and 69th ID to attack here and try to knock this tank corps back. And we completely route that out at the cost of 100 men and 4 tanks. I'll certainly take that for 32, 81, 42, and 60. He routes out of there. Okay, great. Now I wanted him here, this motorized, but now I'm kind of tempted to move him. Um, we've got to keep these hexes, and this unit is not particularly strong, although I wouldn't say he's in terror division, but these guys can move back, and that's what I want. 10,000, 8,000, okay. And this will break that zone of control. So let's put that there. What do I have here? 11,000. I need something else in there as well, but we'll get to that. So let's back both of these infantry up. Their headquarters is over here. Okay, let's move him for a second. And let's take this Luftwaffe field division and just back it up. Back that thing up. These guys are okay once they become unisolated. Let's take the victory points off and see what we got going on down here. All right. So we've moved all this for the most part. We've got a Panzer division that can come, another Panzer division that can come. We've got fresh divisions, 2 fresh divisions up here that can move. I've got 2 Panzer divisions on reserve. This Panzer division, 3rd, needs to get the hell out of there. Let's take 4th Panzer and put it somewhere else. How about shit. There's no real good places to put these. All right, let's put that there. He's on reserve. This Panzer division, though, these guys got to move. They got to get out of the way. So let's put this Panzer division back here. We've got to make sure he's on refit. That's on refit. We may, hey, hell, who knows? We may get something rebuilt here, and we're going to move these 2 out of Vitebsk. So maybe I'll take a division or 2 Panzer divisions and put them in Vitebsk for a rebuild. I don't know. Let's put that there. Let's just get them on the other side is what I'm trying to do. So depleted, that needs to be on refit. That needs to be on refit. I get it. I'm putting a lot up here on refit, but I've got a lot that's not. I switch back a lot of this to ready. So we'll see. Doesn't do any good there, obviously. Refit, unready. Go back to unready. There we go. Okay. So I've got these guys around. I may put them in Vitebsk. Now these 2 fresh divisions I have here, the 290th, kind of got to go up here and try to hold the line somewhere. But where is the question? Now he's got 13,000. That's a fairly new unit. 8,000. That's weaker. Let's go to defensiveness. 14, 3, 7, 5. Wow. These guys are weaker than I thought. Okay, his cores are all back here. Let's bring him back here. 10th Corps, his guys are up here. Let's just stack him with this Panzer division that's going to stay here. So now, hopefully, I've got almost most of the command, and we'll get the command out here. Okay, now we can see the line a little better. Here's where the line comes along. We've got kind of a notch there just so I could get him into Polotsk and in the light woods. Comes along here. We've got more in the heavy woods. Can he break through this if he comes in strength? I mean, certainly he can. We're double ply here, and I'm not talking to Charmin. We've got these two motorized that are going to stay right here. He's probably going to stay here or move there, although it's not a very strong motorized unit. We've got two Panzer divisions here. One that could come down this way. I think I want him to go in here because that's the strongest one I've got right now to try to hold that. This, I've got one here as well. This can go here. No, undo. Too late to undo? No. What I'm thinking, I just don't want him to crash right through here, but do I have enough to stop that? Um, he's got 5 movement points. Why can't he go right there? There's a delay point there. These guys need some help, though. All right, I'm going to keep him there and put him on reserve so he can help anywhere if possible. And then I'll take, okay, he's on reserve. I moved that one up there. Let's take one of the fresh divisions and put it here. Is he still in command? Oh, he's going directly back to 4th Army. Let's put him on ready. Who's their commander? It's 53rd Corps. 53rd Corps only has 6 of 9. Okay, so he's going to go into 53rd Corps. All right, so we got a strong division there. We've got a strong division there, sort of. This actually can move down here then, and he is now 5 of 5. Okay. This Panzer division is going to stay here. I could even stack him there potentially, but I think I'll leave him here and put him on reserve. This infantry should be fine. I even could attempt attack there. I mean, these guys maybe get blown away, but I think we can survive that. He's on reserve. This needs more infantry with him. Where are your guys? Okay, stack him with the Panzers. I hate to leave a Panzer division all alone there. And if we look defensively, a 3, a 14. What else do I have? Well, I still have this Panzer division that could come stack with him. I've got him on reserve now. I've also got this one on reserve. Why don't I move him out a little bit? Let's put him there. 4th Panzer. He's not in great shape. I get that. But let's put him on reserve there. Okay, this is Vitebsk. This is our other rebuilding unit. He's got to run down here and try to get on this line. This is only a 6, but this may give it a little zone of control, I hope. So he's going to come down there. I don't know. I mean, I think let's move this. He's not doing anything. We may as well move him out here. This Luftwaffe field division, they may get blown away. I mean, they probably will get blown away. Refit, refit. Okay, let's take this Panzer division 3rd and put it. Yep, I can't get it back up to Vitebsk. All right, we'll put divisions in there. I mean, we need all the divisions we can get. What are the closest ones to rebuilding here? I mean, he's actually not in terrible shape. I'm tempted to do something else with him. I say not terrible. Let's move him up there. We'll just put him in the heavy woods. I mean, I've seen worse units out here on the map. Certainly. Let's take 134th ID. 134th ID. There we go. Let's put him in Vitebsk and put him on refit. He is on refit. Okay. I don't know. We could probably take any of these. I kind of wish I had the Panzer Division in there now, but too late to cry about that. No reason to waste a turn where it's not completely stacked, though. So let's put this one in there. Sure, why not? Okay, let's take this headquarters, 4th Army. We could move 4th Army back, obviously. We'll pull 4th Army back here. 9th Army. We'll pull 9th Army back here. 18th Army. Oh, I don't know. We could put him all the way down in Vilnius, for goodness sakes, at this point. Let's get him back behind. I kind of want him in Daugavpils. Let's look at our logistics. Yeah, I want him on that for now. Um, he's got to stay there. They've got to move through rough there, so we should be okay. That looks okay. I mean, again, when I say okay, I just mean it's not a complete disaster, just a partial disaster. Um, that all looks okay. These guys will become unisolated, so that should be okay. Uh, I'll stop saying that. I know it's annoying. Hell, I'm annoyed. I think actually he should go there. 3. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just double stack that. And then I've got this in reserve right behind all of this. So, okay. Uh, moving on. These guys are in terrible shape as they try to hold on to Orsha. Sure. Um, he's in bad shape as he tries to hold on there. We have a depot here. This is at Mogilev, but I mean, we've got to back up. I don't, what else are we going to do? We can try to blast him away, sort of, but why don't we take the strongest unit here? I mean, this is not worth points. So let's go ahead and try to hit this with everything we got. Maybe not those guys. How about here? Let's try to hit. Now he's going to push him this way, though. I already know that. I could have moved these Luftwaffe field divisions around to block this. I can't really move any of this. I can move the French over here. They're not doing a whole hell of a lot. I'm going to scoot all of this back anyway. If he goes there, okay. Let's put the French there. Let's scoot this guy back. Let's see. Lightwoods to Lightwoods. That's fine. And then Lightwoods to Swamp. That's fine. We'll back you up. Oh, I see. That got Ernst Highway to Hell got pushed back. Um, what if he comes right through here? Is that bad? Well, yeah, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe this guy. Let's undo that for a second. Oh, that was the headquarters. I see. We could move him here or move him there. 72. I'm going to keep him back there. I don't have any heavy woods around here, and I would rather he stay closer to Minsk. So I'm just going to kind of leave this open for a moment. I say a moment. We'll see how long it lasts. Let's move Ernst Hell down here so these guys get in command. Let's take this unit and try to blast this out of here. He moves over 1. All right. I mean, he took a beating there. Let's look at movement points. Okay, he's still got a little left, but I don't want to use it really. But I don't think I have a choice. Let's bring all 3 of them into it. Make sure he gets out of here. All right, so we blow him out of there, 367. But now these guys are in trouble. Well, they were before. Who am I kidding? Can we back these up? He's behind here. I think I'll just keep this as is. Let's look at defensiveness here. 79 overall. I think maybe we can hold there, and now we've got this notched a little bit. I don't know. I mean, can we? Well, we'll see. We're in worse places on the map than there. Now we've got a problem. He's going to try to get up to this, area and get north of us at Minsk. Why do I have this headquarters over here? That seems weird. Oh, I brought him down here to take over this Panzer Corps or this Panzer Division. So we've got a Panzer Division out here. Let's see. He's in the Light Woods. He's in the light woods. We've got swamp here. Now, these guys don't look particularly strong. It's not like they're making a huge push. I think I'm going to leave all of this the same, and I'm going to put him on reserve. And do I have any? Yeah, he's got points. So let's put him in 8th Corps. Where's 8th Corps going back to? 3rd Panzer? Okay, that works. Let's put, oh, he's already in 8th Corps. Well, hell's bells. All right, perfect. I say perfect. Yeah, this all looks perfect out here. To the comments I go. Uh, what's up, Stanley? Don't leave now, Stanley. Do, do, do. The big disasters overshadow the smaller ones. Level 1 forts don't do you a whole hell of a lot of good. Level 1 fort, their engineers take out immediately. It's the first thing that happens in the combat phase. So level 1 forts don't do you any good. The reason you want a level 2 fort because what happens is their engineers take it down to a level 1 fort, then when they attack you, you do have some fort coverage, but a level 1 fort's not doing you any good. Not really. I mean, it's possible that he doesn't have engineers or something like that, but it's going to be very unlikely against at least a human player, but probably the AI as well, because it's the very first thing that happens in the combat phase is the first thing that happens is artillery and whatnot, but the first thing in the actual close combat phase is the engineers take out your fort level. So level 1 forts, there's no reason to really care about them much. That's why I move out of them all of the time. Uh, a level 2 fort you should not move out of if you can help it. Now, here I moved out of a level 2 fort, but now I'm going to think twice about that. Now that you brought that up, we could put something in this level 2 fort. Can I get to it with something? I mean, this Panzer division can get down in it, but then I'm surrounded 4 ways. That's why I backed out of it. Uh, I guess you could criticize that if you want, but I mean, he was going to get blown out of here with what, 5? He's got 1 corps, 2 corps, 3 corps, 4 corps. I mean, they were going to blow that out of there. So that's why I backed him up. And plus, I wanted to make sure these weren't isolated another turn. I mean, that's why I did it. You can disagree about it. That's fine. Um, but as far as moving out of level 1 forts, I, I mean, I'm not upset about that. They don't do you any good. Not really. Not really. Let's move these guys closer to town. Hopefully some of this rebuilds. We'll see. Yeah, we got that gap there. I guess I could take this field division. What is this? Lightwoods. Lightwoods. We've got a lot of water and snow on the map now, so that is helpful for us in the defense. Let's move him up here into the woods. If nothing else, he's just going to have to take some movement points. This guy is not good. I'm just worried about this all getting blown away, but at least I've got a Panzer division sitting there now. As we move through here, I mean, he's really starting to leak out into the Pripyat marshes. But again, is it going to do a whole lot of good? I don't know. Thank you, Nord. Nord's always good about telling me shit I already know. Yes, I know we're going to lose a lot of divisions. If I didn't know that, we should probably just call it quits and I'll fold up the channel. Yes, I know I'm going to lose a lot of divisions this time. I'm not sure. What do you want me to do about it? I mean, we could sit here and talk about it. Okay, hey guys, I'm going to lose these divisions. I mean, is that compelling television? Yes, they're trapped. I don't know what you want me to say about it other than they're trapped. Is there some way to get them out? No. Can I let it? Do you want me to leave them in a level 2 fort? Okay. I mean, it's like the sixth time you said I'm going to lose 14 divisions. We already know that. We're trying to do the best we can given that. Anyway, moving on. Um, 46th ID is out here in Lightwoods. We've got these two Luftwaffe field divisions, of which I would like to scoot them up here a little bit uh, and put them somewhere. I would like to move them up in this direction just okay shape. He's in the light woods as well, but I'd like to back him up into the heavy woods. So I think what I'm going to do, and I said, I'm looking for heavy woods. I could also come up into the swamp. The water levels are now a 5. There is snow, there's also water. Um, let's go to the light woods here. And let's take this up to the light woods here. All I'm looking for is something that just slows down the freight train, even if it's just by a turn, until I can somehow rejigger it to the best of our ability. Um, these guys are building rail to nowhere. Let's return those to the headquarters. All right, they don't need to be out here. This rail is not going to do us any good. Let's take this guy. All right, so we've got the Hungarians here. I want the Hungarians to get up here eventually, but for now, let's put this one in the heavy woods there. Let's put this one here, here. I don't want to run away too fast just because we've also got to get these guys out, but they can get back quite a ways. So, I'm going to start scooting back. If we look at the victory points, um, it really is Lvov. There are no victory points out here until we get to Warsaw. And if we get to Warsaw, we've got enough other problems. It's not going to matter. So let's start taking these guys back as fast and as far as we can. Um, let's take these here first because they've got the furthest to go. Oh, these Hungarians can start getting up here. Again, I know it's not a perfect solution or even a good one. As Nord likes to point out, we're going to lose divisions this time. That being said, uh, we got to make the best of a really bad situation, or at least that's what I'm trying to do. Let's go. I'll bring him here. All right, I'm just trying to cup a little bit here. And then this Hungarian group can come back here. All right, let's go there. And let's take these Hungarians. We can take these a long ways. And let's start trying to build some kind of Hungarian line along here. I don't know, bring them up there maybe. And I'm going to try to bring Germans around this way if I can. Um, okay, let's bring that up there. Let's go to the Mountain Division with that. That's a Corps headquarters. Second Hungarian Army can obviously go back here somewhere. Um, I'll put him on a rail line. I don't know why. It's not like I have to put him on a rail line, but why not? And I'm going to have the Hungarians be my more northern force for now. Because why not? Bring him down here. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll set him in Rovno and I'll put him on refit. We'll bring the cavalry down this way. I'm going to put him in the light woods for now. And I'm just trying to build something resembling a line of Hungarians there. Yeah, I could break some down into regiments, just Monica. It's not. Um, it's not the worst idea, but all of these are in such bad shape at this point that breaking them down seems counterproductive. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea at all. I don't know that it's really going to make much of a difference. Um, okay, let's start trying to get these German divisions south. This is going to be a strong force, but we've got all the way to Warsaw. Sure, never thought I'd be saying that in this game, but here we are. Um, Now, this headquarters, okay, almost all of his stuff's over here. So there's really no reason. How far can these guys? Okay, they can go a long ways. They can go a long ways. Now, some of these are in really bad shape, but we can start to try to form a line kind of in this area. And I only say that because, there's some woods there. 30th headquarters is not doing jack, so let's move him back over here. I don't think he has anybody. Let's move him back over here. All right, now let's take the routed unit and try to get him out of here. I don't know. I'm going to, just stack him with a Hungarian unit just to try to get him back here as far as I can. 7,000 and 8,000. Maybe we can double stack these guys. Let's get these around here. I guess I should move my gold guys here as well. These guys I'm going to bring back into this area, and then I'm going to try to pivot the Hungarians up here if I can. So let's bring the gold units back this way, and hopefully we can start to get what resembles more of a line. I mean, we're running at top speed out of here. Let's make sure we can get our headquarters out. Let's go there. Okay, and we'll just double stack those. They're not in good shape. Oh, I did have one more unit here. I've given up on these guys. I hope they route, but if they don't, then so be it. Let's scoot him around here to the light woods. Then I must have a division under here that's at least not completely wrecked. Um, we'll double stack there. Okay, so these are all his guys down here. I say his guys. This is what, 59th Corps. So we'll put that there. And, again, it doesn't really matter whether they're in command or not. I mean, I actually want them to route. So the more out of command they are, well, I don't know. Is that true? Are they more likely to route and not completely surrender if they're in command? That's actually a decent question that I don't know the answer to. All right, let's move 239th around here. Let's just keep. Hey, we'll finally get some coverage down here on this line. That's new. Do I want him there? Let's undo that. Nah, that's fine. Let's form a line, or try to. Um, on this roadway is what's the water level? Water's a 5. All right. Let's go there. This guy, I've got a gap here, obviously. Now he can't get there this turn, but maybe I put him in this division and just kind of back him up here in the swamp. He's 2 off there. He's not in good shape. Um, let's bring this headquarters around there. Now he's already at 10 of 9, but we can shift the commands out here. He's at 10 of 9 as well. Let's have these guys go directly back to, I don't know, OKH or something. Oh shit, when they're isolated, I can't change the command. Crap. Um, that's right. Well, okay. I'm gonna have a couple that are oversubscribed this time. This guy's at 12. He's at 12 of 9. I'd rather it not be 12. He's at 10 of 9, 10 of 9, 12 of 9. But I think I have this extra core back here. I do. Okay, cool. Um, 10 of 9. All right, let's put this in 30th core. Let's see if he's got support units. He's got some. I'll have to fix that, but I'm not going to do it now. He's in the swamp. Is this swamp? No, that's clear. Swamp. Okay, let's put you in 30th. Okay. And now I said he's got 10 of 9. Well, first of all, let's move him forward so these guys at least are in command. And let's put this in 30th. 30th Corps. All right. So now 10 of 9 here. And I'll put, well, I can't change that. Well, that's okay. 10 of 9, 10 of 9. I'll just run with it that way this time. All right. When we come back next time, we'll get back down into this area. Now, we've got to break through into Romania. We've got to keep shifting. Obviously, we're shifting German south here and north here to try to contain this a little bit. And we got to hold Odessa, obviously, is the most important thing down here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We continue to struggle and hold on. Thank you for all the comments. Hey, sometimes I got to give it back. It's all right. I never really get that mad. I take my abuse usually pretty well, but sometimes every once in a while. It's like brothers, brothers fight sometimes. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the comments. XTRG, good to see you, buddy. Uh, Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I will be streaming, but it will be earlier. I think it's going to be at noon my time, noon California time, Pacific Standard. So I will see you then. 3 hours early tomorrow. Don't worry. Don't forget about that. You guys have a great evening. If you're already off, enjoy your almost your eve of the eve. Get crazy tonight, and then you can go hair of the dog tomorrow. Anyway, you guys are great.